Hello, this is Carol Ansel. I'm the director of the Godfrey Memorial Library, Middletown, Connecticut, and I'm presenting our entry in the SLAM section of the National Genealogical Society Conference for 2021. A little bit about who we are in case you don't know us already. We are a member-based private library, and we specialize in genealogy and local history. We were founded in 1947 by Fremont Reyder, who was the head librarian at Wesleyan University, among many other hats that he wore in the library world. Our building was opened to the public in 1951. We are also the creator of the American Genealogical and Biographical Index, or the AGBI, which you may have run across in your research on Ancestry.com. It runs 226 volumes and includes 6 million entries. It indexes hundreds of books, and also the entire genealogy question and answer column that ran in the Boston Evening Transcript for about 40 years. There's our web address, www.godfrey.org. We encourage you to visit and to become a member. So we belong to CLC, which stands for the Connecticut Library Consortium. It's a multi-type consortium of libraries across the state. We used to have several of these, but over the years there was consolidation down to one organization. One of the biggest things they do is negotiate contracts for prices on books and supplies, which everybody loves. But another one of their very important endeavors is overseeing the roundtable groups. Roundtables are small discussion groups that are built around smaller topics of interest. We are a multi-type cooperative, so we do include school libraries, college and university libraries, public libraries, and the rest of us go in there under special libraries. Of course, we're all special. In the spring of 2019, we at the Godfrey decided that there should be a roundtable for people who do genealogy and local history. Obviously, we do, but almost every public library has a local history collection as well and has someone assigned to working on those resources with the public. So we had a very enthusiastic response. We were able to meet in public initially. We've had between 20 and 30 people, and we're one of 36 of these sponsored roundtables. So you can see there's quite a variety. Here are some of the topics that we've discussed as a group we've been doing this for about 2 years. We did researching old house histories. This is a request that comes up quite frequently in public libraries, especially in our little New England scenic historic towns. We also had a program on cemeteries. I discussed the many places where there's cemetery information online beyond the one that everybody knows. And we also talked about visiting cemeteries in person and what you can find there and some of the symbolism that you might run across. We talked about using maps in genealogical research. That was a recent one that we had a lot of fun with. History scavenger hunts. Many public libraries have been sponsoring these, putting them up on their websites and sending families out into town to discover a little bit more about their history of their local area. We also talked about sources for historic newspapers, which is very important in genealogy research. We'd like to extend our reach a bit. We are just librarians at this point, and as important as we librarians are, we know that there are other people in the SLAM world that could benefit from this program that we've started. And so here's the Connecticut League of History Organizations, and it's basically another SLAM organization. You see in their description they talk about museums, historical societies, and all who steward Connecticut's heritage collections, which would include libraries and archives. And this is some of the activities that CLHO is involved in, including serving as a communication hub to facilitate peer-to-peer networking. So that fits precisely with the roundtable group. So in sum, this is not a rocket science idea. It's not very difficult to do, but it's very effective. So I would recommend finding out what your relevant state or local regional history organization is, and also library organizations, and join them. They may already have roundtable and discussion groups. In that case, your work's done for you and you can just join right in. But if they don't, take it upon yourself to start one. All you need is Zoom or an equivalent platform and a little enthusiasm. I think we all know how to deal with Zoom by now, and we are certainly a crowd of enthusiastic people. So thank you for listening, and please join us at the Godfrey Memorial Library.